Chat is going great.
Okay. Okay, here we go, guys. I think we know what we're doing. Let's switch on the actual feed. Hey, it's Marcus House with you here, along with Mark Thrimm, and Matt Lowne's just popped in as well. You could probably hear him faintly there on the chat. But yes, welcome everybody. This is the first time that I've actually done any sort of live stream. So just bear with me while I try to figure out what the hell I'm not doing correctly or whatever. So I'm not going to have this video feed in here the whole time. I don't think you need to see my face that much. But what I will say is that, a big welcome to the channel. Big welcome to this live stream, and I hope you have a little bit of fun. This is really just a casual hangout. We're not really here to achieve anything much. It's really more of a trial, to be totally honest, a bit of a trial at what we can do. And that sort of thing. So how you going, boys?
I'm good. First time in my live stream as well, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So you may notice the scene we're in here. We are currently up in orbit. We last week launched a massive fuel tanker up around the moon, which is kind of cool. We probably should try to do something with this. I was thinking maybe we'd make a little vessel that may come and dock with this or something like that. But the main thing is to just have a good chat with you guys, and we'll try to answer all the questions that you've got in the chat. And we're just going to wing it, to be totally honest. We might have a little bit of a play around with a new space game that Mark Thrimm and I have been playing around with called Dreadnought, and that sort of thing. So that could be a bit of fun. But yeah, just chat away, ask questions, and have some fun. First of all, I'm actually going to go back to the vehicle assembly building though, and we'll start making something. I don't know what we're going to make, Mark. What are we going to make?
I don't know, flying brick maybe. That sounds always like fun.
A flying brick? I think it would be good to make something that should not fly, frankly. Now, just because I'm a bit new to this as well, just let me know, I guess, if you're not seeing something, or I'm too loud, or somebody's too loud or too quiet. I'll see what we can do with that. I'm still a bit new to all of this OBS tech, I guess, because we're doing a lot of mixing. Obviously, we're trying to do this live. Mark Thrimm's over the other side of the world in France. Matt Lowne's in the UK. I'm in Australia, so we couldn't possibly be in worse positions to make everything work correctly. We're all in totally different time zones. So yeah, and I believe Matt's only going to be here for a little while. Matt, is that right?
That is right. Yes, I'm with someone right now, and she's getting a bit angry that I'm on my phone talking on Skype to you guys. So I'll be here for a few minutes. And then...
No worries, mate. Well, yeah, just punch out when you need to, buddy.
Okay. How's it going, everyone? Like, I've been very quiet throughout the intro.
All right.
The stream looks good.
Just so you guys have got the full screen of the game, I'm going to switch my face off because I don't think we need to see me the whole time.
Hey, people are happy with your face, so
yeah. No, well, I don't know. I don't think I'm happy with my own face. So let's go. Let's just see what we can do here. So I was thinking, Mark, and maybe we just go into the space plane hangar and have a bit of a play.
Place.
You've got much more experience with the space plane hangar than I do, so I think this is kind of probably the most beneficial place for you to be. I'm always kind of a bit of a noob in here. I haven't made many space planes, obviously, but what I was thinking was maybe it would be cool, and maybe I should even do this. Actually, maybe I'll do it in the vehicle assembly building, just because I might take this thing off vertically. That could be a mistake. I don't know. We'll see. Crikeys. Just got a bit of feedback there. It must have been from you, Matt.
I got a text message and my phone vibrated. That was my bad. Sorry. Oh god, hang on. I'm on my phone. I can't turn the vibrate.
So it's Matt Lowne sabotaging it.
I believe Matt Lowne was calling me a noob earlier.
I just saw it pop on my subscription feed. I said hi in the chat, and then you guys invited me to the Discord.
All right, so
I'm not actually at my house, so I haven't got my computer in front of me. So I'm just kind of sort of tabbing between the YouTube app and the Discord app on my phone.
cool, man, cool.
I think I
Okay.
fixed the problem.
So what I'm trying to make here, first of all, I suppose, is just something that will not look like it should fly, and
But it
hopefully,
will.
hopefully it will fly. So I mean, if we stick a heap of reaction wheels on this thing, I'm hoping that what we'll get, if I can get my mouse to work properly, hoping what we'll get is something that's can be sort of turned, I guess, without using any wings of any sort. Is that possible? I don't know if it's possible. I don't know.
A suggestion from the chat: it should make it iron powered. So
Oh,
challenge for you there.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay, well, we'll start, I guess, by probably popping on a lot of rapier engines. We're going to need a crap load of them, really. This is going to be this is just not going to work at all, I'm sure.
So flying sausage.
Well, what if we... I've seen this trick before. I haven't actually used it very many times, but... Oh, there we go. That does work. We can add a whole bunch of these engines just sitting on top of octagonal struts, just because there's no other way to link the damn things.
You can actually clip them together, you know? You can have like a multiple engine stack on top of one, and then clip them together.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
right.
they look like one, and they will all work.
Ah, okay. I didn't
So
know
you
that,
can
but
try that.
I just did it in a different kind of way. Okay, and we'll probably need a crap load of intakes as well, I imagine. Again, we'll see what happens here. What are your shock cones are the ones that we need for the... There we go. I'll just move those down a little, see what happens there.
Well, so far so good. It looks aerodynamic already. So
Yeah, yeah. And because I'm not answering a lot of comments because I'm trying to build what is just a terrible thing. I'm sure this is just not going to work. But the thing is that we're going to have fun, yeah? Let's see if I can move this back up in here, just do some clipping. There we go. That kind of... Let me just make sure that this will actually fly first of all. We'll just call this thing dumb, really, because it's stupid. So I'm just wondering if I can at least get it to take off with the thruster weight of basically having 0 things on it. The idea is to actually stick a heap of wings on it, so it will actually fly horizontally. But I just want to see if it'll take off first of all. So we've got a thruster weight that's... I don't know, it's gonna take off easy. That's gonna take off easy.
Are we just aiming for LKO with this thing, or are we aiming...
I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead.
Quality live stream, everyone.
Yeah. Quality planning going here. As I say, this was more of an interaction with.
This is like my live streams in a nutshell when I do them, which is very few and far between. I like open up the game like, "Hey guys, welcome to the live stream." And it's just like a really long pause whilst I just stare at the screen thinking, "Oh, I probably should have planned this." I have done it before where I haven't got a video ready for Saturday and it's Friday.
No, the live stream was not announced
write
before.
something in the chat that you want to see.
Well, you know, that's the thing. Now, I don't know what the audio levels are like, so if the audio levels are really crappy here, let me know. I mean, I can turn audio off on the game altogether because I know this can be a bit loud. So, yeah, if you can't hear what we're saying, guys, just let us know and I'll make some tweaks to the volume in the game. But yeah, so this is... I mean, this thing's flying. It's not flying well. Obviously, we need to have more lift surfaces, otherwise it's going to drop out of the sky. And if I turn this thing over horizontally, we're going to start dropping fairly rapidly.
I would say that I won't be really surprised if this already made into orbit. If you can, even without wings, it looks like You're not really far away.
Well, I can't get high enough though, I don't think.
Doing fine.
I don't think it's gonna get high enough. That's the thing. It just doesn't have enough lift. So, I mean, I was expecting this anyway, so we'll pop back into the vehicle assembly building. I had this in mind anyway, because what I wanted to do was to box the entire thing off with some wings somehow, and this is always trickier than what it really should be. It's always trickier than what it should be because wings just never go on properly. There must be some trick that I don't know about putting wings on things. Because,
What do you mean?
well, when you're trying to stack wings on top of each other, they never seem to want to behave themselves to me. They always just sort of...
You got auto strut enabled, right? It's like the best thing ever. It's like a completely different game when I figured out how to do that.
Yeah, okay. Oops.
How is my audio, by the way? Because I think Mark was quite quiet. I'm just sort of flicking through the chat. No one mentioned my audio.
Because you're perfect.
It's pretty decent considering that we're all from different parts of the world, and I'm obviously double streaming this. So I mean,
you're double streaming.
Not double streaming, not double stream, but I'm obviously then taking your audio and then feeding it back through my stream. So the audio is never going to be too wonderful.
Is my voice now a little bit better?
It sounds good to me, but again, I'm trying to...
It is a little bit quiet. From my perspective, I can hear both of you. You are noticeably quieter, Mark. Is your microphone input low, or is the gain quite low or something?
As in I'm quiet, Matt, or Mark's quiet?
I've just raised it.
Mark,
sorry.
I've
just raised it, so I don't know if I can make it any more louder. Let's see.
I mean, it's fine. It's not a problem.
If it's fine, then I'm gonna stick with that.
We'll just leave it. We'll leave it.
All right. So what you're probably seeing me painstakingly do here is try to get these bloody wings to line up, which is something that always seems to be harder than it should be. Because I'm just trying to make a box, just a box with some. Now, can I then make this a symmetry 4? Let's see. I can, but will things line up properly if I tweak them? Now, this will probably have, I don't know what's going to be like here, guys, to have, well, basically the entire thing sort of surrounded by wings like this. It's going to be kind of weird. It's going to be really weird.
It looks nice. I like it already.
Let's see if it flies, though.
These people saying Matt is a bit quiet, or because I haven't really been talking. I feel bad for not talking.
Yeah,
but I feel like
apparently you are a little bit quiet.
Am I quite? I can do because I'm on my phone. Yeah. I'm not at home, so I'm not in front of my computer with my microphone and stuff.
Well, I mean, I can hear you coming through quite fine, but as I say, I've got a different perspective because I've got like the mixing and stuff going on from my side.
There's not much more I can really do. Hold my phone close to my face.
Holy crap! Yep, that was loud. That was loud.
I won't do that again. Sorry, guys.
Okay. This could actually be flying like an actual flying machine. It does seem to have lift.
It looks like a real flying machine, doesn't it?
Looks like a flying building to me.
It's a box kite.
Box kite, yeah. Exactly. Jet powered as well.
Yeah, well, let's. What I'm interested to see is if I can get high enough to get the velocity needed to actually even think about getting this thing into orbit. Getting a box into orbit is always... I don't know if I've seen somebody try to do exactly this before.
I don't know.
It was kind of a stupid idea. I just kind of thought, oh, that could be just a dumb thing to try on a live stream, frankly.
But looks like it's working, you know?
Well, we're up at 12,000 meters. How many actual intakes do you need to get something that's got this many Rapier engines? Like,
Just be right back. 1 second.
whoop, get back up. Oh yeah, it needs to be rotated the right way, otherwise it starts falling out of the sky. That's one thing I will say. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, it flies a bit like a pig. I mean, that's to be expected, I guess. Oh. I've kind of got some... oh yeah, well, we're getting good surface speed, but I can't control the thing for crap.
You have a new name coming from the chat on this thing. It's a flying Lego brick.
Yeah, okay. Well, that works good. That works good.
Yeah.
We're up over 1,000 meters per second, or coming up to 1,000 meters per second now.
That's a Lego SSTO.
A Lego SSTA. I must be. We're in air breathing mode, but I've used all my fuel, pretty much. So, and actually, I've just noticed what we need is a crap load of electric charge, because my reaction wheels aren't going to be working at all.
Yeah. Or maybe one thing that you can also do is replace one Rapier with Whiplash.
Yeah. So anyway, we got to, I don't know, 1,200 meters per second there, which was kind of interesting. But I don't know if this thing really has the legs to get to orbit properly.
I would say you're close. Really close. All you need to do is just maybe slightly lower your oxidizer levels, and I would say it will get into orbit really easily.
We need to get some batteries, because there's no electric charge. That was not making it easy to control, so I'll just stick a heap of these on there. I mean, I need enough. I guess I probably should put solar panels on it if we do get it to orbit. But I don't really see that as... I mean, they're just going to burn up if I put them on here, that's the thing. I'll put the small ones on. This is the dumbest thing I've ever tried to make. Why did I start a live stream with this idea?
You know what? If it works, then you'll have to build a space station out of Lego bricks.
Yeah, that would be fun. I'm just trying to check. So full liquid fuel, full oxidizer. You reckon I should take some of the oxidizer out, Mark?
Yeah, I suppose you should.
Or about a third of it?
Maybe, yeah.
Being the SSTO god you are, although I don't think you've ever tried to fly brick. Let's see. Yeah, I got a comment here from Ross saying RTGs would be better. That's probably true, actually. That's probably true. Let's go RTGs. Good point. Put them all in between the shock cones there like that. Oh, I haven't got them quite right. That's not snapping the way I was expecting it to. No matter. Okay. So that'll give us some electric charge. We've got plenty of battery storage. Hopefully that'll be enough to get us to orbit while trying to run these 6 reaction wheels that we have. Just wondering... Yeah, no, a good point there. You do need plenty of these RTGs to actually power something like this. But hopefully there's enough battery storage to get the reaction wheels to power ourselves until we get to orbit. After we get to orbit, we don't need the reaction wheels hardly at all. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not convinced that this is ever going to work, frankly. But let's.
I'm pretty sure that it can be perfected, and you will have a working SSTO. So the next thing coming from Feda is that you need to add a docking port on top, so you can actually stack your bricks together.
That's a good point. Docking ports are always good. All right. I feel like I was going to do something else there, and I've forgotten what it was I was going to do. But I've addressed the electric charge issue.
I think you're fine. Maybe you should. I mean, I didn't see if you lowered the oxidizer levels, but if you did, I suppose that.
Yeah, I did lower them.
Another thing that you might want to do before launch is find the second mode of the rapiers to an action group, so you can actually switch them when you want. Yeah,
good point. Good point. That's why I've got you here, Mark, so that you stop me doing stupid things.
Yeah, I'm an expert in Lego SSTOs, apparently.
Yeah. All right, no, you do make a good point, because we can't... Oops, let me just move this whole thing up so I can get under there. All right, so all of these engines should be manual switch only. And of course, the manual switch only just stops them from automatically switching themselves into it's escaping me now. Not air breathing mode, the closed cycle mode. It stops them jumping straight into closed cycle mode before you telling them to do that. So we'll just switch or we'll just make a switch here as an action group so that we can toggle the modes. And I think that's all we need to do. I'm sure somebody's going to notice that I've done something stupid at some point and say, "Oh, you forgot to do." It's like, yep. This is something that I'm not used to, and it's probably not something that you're used to either, Mark. In that, normally with our videos we get to obviously highly edit them. And we can do some, if we mess something up, it's okay. We just go and do it again and refilm it and cut it all together and make it look like we did it all perfectly the first time. We did not do things perfectly the first time. Let me just give you that tip.
Don't give away our secrets, Marcus, not yet. On the first live stream, at least.
I stuff up things just as much as anyone stuffs up things. It's Okay, so I'll bring up the little resources panel here so we can see what's going on a little easier this time. Somebody mentioned that before. So just heading up to around 10,000 meters or so, and then I'll level this thing out so that we can start building up speed. Plenty of electric charge now. In fact, we're hardly using any electric charge. I thought that the reaction wheels would be using more than this actually, just to keep us stable with the stability assist. So it's probably going to start chewing it up a lot more a little later.
I would say set your pitch to 30 degrees and you should be fine. Don't go straight up. Just set it to 30 degrees and you should gain enough speed before you actually have to switch to closed cycle. That's what I would try.
Okay, so we're just up to almost 10,000 meters now. Just pull this thing over.
Hey, is live stream still happening?
Yes, there's Mark.
Hello?
Hey, Matt, I can hear you, buddy.
Hello.
Only just.
What have I missed?
Just
flying
me.
Lego brick.
Just me stuffing up. Really, just me stuffing up. Nothing important. So hang on, I'll just level this thing out a little more because I'm not building up enough speed. Okay, now we are building speed. 500 meters per second. 600 meters per second. Okay, we're at 15 kilometers. So I better not climb too much until we get up. So I'm just slowly sticking level here until we gain just up over 1200 meters per second or so. And geez, that fuel is just rapidly draining out of there, I will say.
Matt is quiet again, apparently. Why is there so many RTGs? I just seen the RTGs there.
That was a suggestion. It was a suggestion to keep our reaction wheels powered, although we're not actually using any electric charge because of those RTGs, so that's brilliant.
I just have so many questions about this craft that you've made. I mean, if anything, you can kind of... Why don't you just add some decorations and make it look like a TARDIS?
Yeah, well... If
you got the light on the top.
If you could colour the panels, we'd just make it all nice and blue.
Yeah.
And that would be kind of cool.
Well, we're talking about Lego in the chat. Are you guys going to buy the Millennium Falcon?
Out of Lego bricks? Why not? That's a great idea.
Have you heard of this?
Yeah, it looks pretty awesome.
Their biggest ever Lego set is being released. I've been forbidden from buying it, apparently.
Yeah, it's expensive as. I've got the Saturn V, which I still have to put together.
I saw it in the background of your webcam at the beginning. I could just never get it in the UK. I just can't find it anywhere.
Yeah,
apparently it's only John
Lewis
that has it, and that just keeps on selling out before you can get the stock. I think just by like people that sell it on for a massive markup.
Okay, so
TGO says, can someone tell Mark that he's the best?
Well,
yeah,
thank
Mark?
you. That's nice. Thank you. That's really nice to hear. But we'll all, I suppose we're all great, and you guys are awesome as well. So
this was a bit of a disaster because we have no liquid fuel. Had plenty of oxidizer, but no liquid fuel. So it just used.
I suppose it can be fixed with a trajectory. I suppose.
I don't know. I mean, because it wasn't gaining enough velocity at the higher altitude to build up to that normal, 1,400 meters per second. It was a few hundred meters per second short. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess there's probably just not enough fuel in it to really get it all the way there. And I kind of feel like if I keep pushing this at this point, that I'm just going to start annoying people with repetitiveness.
If you want, I can run it through my SSGO simulator.
Situation where everyone was saying I'm quiet. Everyone was saying I'm quiet, so I'm holding my phone really close to my face, so like my voice is heard, but then that means I can't see the screen. I don't know what's happening. I can kind of see it's very blurry. I can't really focus on it. I can see the chat messages.
Well, I can definitely hear you fine there right now. So. Oh,
someone said, Matt, you're the best. Aw.
Wait, hang on a minute. Has anyone commented on me? No.
Don't worry, Marcus. Oh, right.
In terms of SSTOs, these guys are much more qualified to build this than I am. I don't even know. Like, this is the worst thing for me to build in front of Matt and Mark. This is the dumbest idea I've ever had. Not only am I building something that I've got no business building, I'm building it in front of people that are experts.
I mean, I'm happy to help you out. I can't see the screen though. So
no, that's
Mark, you're gonna have to direct, and then you're gonna have to describe to me.
I mean, if you cannot see the screen, then I suppose you're well equipped for helping him out. I'd say that's gonna work perfectly. So
yeah.
There's no reason to change anything about that.
Just imagine someone doing the dumbest things possible, and that's pretty much what I'm doing. So just stop me doing those things. Okay. I'm going to give this one last launch. Obviously, I'm launching already, so we're up over 300 meters per second here now. Just trying to see if this has got any ability to actually, get much higher without it just being a total waste of time. Because the liquid fuel, it drains out of here so quickly. I was thinking now that the oxidizer has been dropped by a lot, we might be able to, get this thing higher. But
I'm trying to see if it actually has the capability to get into orbit, and I'll get back to you shortly.
You're doing some mad math.
And I'm doing some mad math there. Let's see.
Well, I mean, I'm not terrible at flying a brick. Like, I can get it up here.
You're a certified brick flyer.
Vigelamus. I can't use the mic on my earphones. I haven't got any. I just was checking my phone. This was live streaming. I have nothing with me. I I have my phone and my wallet. That's all I have on me.
In Matt's defence, there was no warning for Matt that this was even going to happen. Mark at least knew that this was scheduled to happen, was going to be involved.
They didn't even invite me, guys.
Didn't even invite. No, that's true.
Listen, Marcus, I have a bad news for you. If your initial mass, I got it right, if it's around 45 tons, then you're well equipped to get into orbit. So if you can't do it, then
great.
Then something's wrong. I mean, with your flying, it's not personal, but should have plenty of Delta V to get into orbit.
That's good to know. That's good to know. Well, okay. So we're up over 1,000 meters per second. We have not much of our fuel left. I'm kind of surprised by how rapidly the liquid fuel is. I mean, we've got a lot of Rapier engines, but we've got a lot of liquid fuel out of here really quickly depleting itself. So I'm going to switch to closed cycle mode in a second just because that's the only way I'm going to get this up there. We're up over 20 kilometers now.
It's not helping that I also see the video feed with a couple of seconds of delay, so I can't really give you feedback or anything like that.
No, I can't even get it close. It's like 1,500 meters per second is what I get. So yeah, it's strange. It's strange. I mean, I do have. I don't know. There just needs to be more liquid fuel in it, I think.
Or maybe you should replace those intakes that you have on the struts on the top and just attach them to the struts on the bottom. That would reduce some drag and make it fly. Hopefully.
I'm not really sure what you mean by that.
I don't know. Because the Rapier engines that you have on the bottom, right? They are attached to you via the cubic struts, small ones.
Yeah.
And the intakes as well. So if you take the intakes from the top and attach them to the struts, because they are not attached through a node, they're just surface attached to the tank, then you have like an open surface, a flat surface for the game at least.
Oh, okay.
So basically what you need to do is just cover all the nodes so the game does not calculate drag properly.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure if it's worth it, but that's what I would try at least, adding some nose codes.
Yeah, you know what I might do? I think I've proven that a box can fly. I think that's one thing that we've done today with this thing. I think just so that I'm not... what I might do is have a bit more of a play with this outside of the stream and see if I can get it to actually get to orbit. I probably just need to add more liquid fuel to it, frankly, and actually fill up more... even just surrounding the top here with some more liquid fuel tanks would probably give me the extra Delta V I need to do it. I had plenty of oxidizer, and I could drop some oxidizer out because I didn't need all the oxidizer I had in it even then. So yeah, as a couple of people in the chat have said, there's a lot of things that would help. So yeah, I'll try a lot of things. I was actually wondering whether we should have a little bit of a play around with Dreadnought. How many people in the live stream have seen Dreadnought? That's a good question, and there will be a delay before I get an answer to that question, obviously, because there's probably about 30 seconds delay before... What is Dreadnought? I can hear Matt quietly saying in the background.
Sorry, what is this better volume?
Holy crap, yep, that's better.
It's one or the other, really, for me.
Yeah, so Dreadnought is basically it's kind of like a battle. It almost reminds me of Battlefield, but with huge spaceships fighting each other. So you have two sides. And actually, I think, Mark, you had referred to it more like...
Yeah, like...
World of Tanks, which I've never played. So
it's all World of Warships but with spaceships. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and there was a number of things that I found quite interesting about it. I'm a total noob at it. We've only had a couple of goes at it, but we can actually jump in and play multiplayer. Hopefully, if we can actually get it to work. So I'll actually boot the game up in the background, Mark, and I can actually start answering some comments and things. So if anyone's got any comments, let me know. and I can actually
I've never heard of Dreadnought actually. I'll keep it on my radar. I do have to go though now. I've been summoned.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, it's great to have you.
But yeah, thanks for sending me an invite to the Discord. Hope the rest of the stream goes well.
It goes better than my current failure of not being able to get something to work. Yeah, thanks, mate.
That's all right. How do I open them? I can't find the app on my phone to tag up. Oh my god, how do you hang up? Okay.
Just turn up your phone.
I found it. Should have done that a long time.
All right, mate. Thanks for popping in, Matt. It's been good to have you here. See you, mate.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.
Okay, Mark. So I have got I've got Dreadnought loaded here in the background, and we can just hopefully jump. Now, have we still got each other in a squad? You're not actually coming up as online here for me.
I'm coming in a second.
I'll actually switch the feed over so that we're looking at Dreadnought instead. Which isn't going to be very interesting because it's actually mainly just a countdown at the moment. And the countdown basically, well, actually it's not a countdown yet because I haven't hit play, but as soon as Mark joins here, we'll basically be able to get into a queue to play the game. And while we're waiting for that, which may take a few minutes.
I'm already here. I invited you.
You're already there, cool. And while we're waiting for that, we can actually answer some questions and just talk. Right, now I still don't really know what I'm doing, except squad invite, yes. Okay, let's just pop in then. Do you want to start a game, Mark?
Let's go for it. Just guys, so you know, we're not experts at this game.
Oh,
that's all.
We actually got straight in there. We actually got straight in there, surprisingly.
That's surprisingly, yeah. So if we'll be playing against other players, then we will probably get our butts handed to us. But maybe we'll be fighting bots, then we'll stand a chance.
Yeah. So the idea of this is when we've got basically a team. So this is one team we're looking at here, and we can switch our ship to a class of ship. So I've unlocked a few extra ships. I might actually go in as the healer. If you want to go in as a Dreadnought or something, Mark, because I know you love playing the Dreadnought, I'm going to come in as a healer.
The problem is that it's the only ship I know sort of how to play. It's not that I love it, it's just I have absolutely no idea how to play other classes. So
Yeah.
With this one I'm just bad. With all the others I'm absolutely hopeless.
Yeah. And just because I'm going to be a healer, so I'm just going to basically sit behind Mark and heal him, and hopefully that'll give me a bit more chance to sort of go through some comments. So I apologise for not reading a lot of comments so far. It's just been hard to concentrate on both things at the same time. I did get a question here from Iron/27. What is your PC setup? I will paste that in a comment so that you've got it, if I can. Oh, of course, the message is too long, isn't it? That's better. There's my PC setup, everybody, if you're interested. Okay, so here we are. Now, where are you, Mark? I need to find you first.
I'm just below you, but what I need to do also is lower my volume slightly so I can hear you well. Okay, that should be fine now.
Yeah, just let me know if the volume isn't very good. I can turn down the game volume here if it's too loud. I figured it was nice to have some volume, so I'm not sure how the mixing is coming across for you guys. So Mark Thrimm here is a Dreadnought.
Not for very long.
For a little while at least, and if he gets damaged, I can hopefully heal him from quite a distance away. So I can sort of pop up here out of harm's way, hopefully, or at least duck into somewhere out of harm's way and repair him. if he gets damaged. Who are you shooting at there, Mark? Let's see.
There is a cruiser, I think, or a dreadnought coming.
And I can shoot this thing as well, but it's kind of a bit of a fool's errand for me to even be shooting someone. Oh, look, he's going to go down, this guy.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, and I'm going to go down too, I think. Well, there's a guy above me that's trying to kill me, and I didn't see him coming, and I'm already dead. There was one of those little Dover guys running around behind me, and I hadn't spotted him. Sneaky little sucker.
I knew earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I said, we're definitely not experts in this game.
No, not at all. I think I might get the Dreadnought.
Oh crap, they're all right over here. Ah, okay, and this is one of these onslaught missions or something where we're basically dead as soon as we start. It's like single play only. What happens with this mode of gameplay is when you respawn as this useless thing, which actually can't do damage to anything. It's pretty much just so that people can keep flying around and checking things out while the rest of the game is being played.
Am I the only one left from our team? Because I feel like I am.
Did the whole team get their butts kicked that badly? Because there is loads of red guys here everywhere. We must have joined a really sucky team. Either that or we joined a team that's actually organised and knows what they're doing. Round one. I don't think we should stay in this.
I was one. I mean, I was the last one.
You were the last guy. I think we should actually play the other game mode though. The other game mode where it's just where you get to respawn is better. Better for people that don't know what they're doing, like us. So.
So let's go to hangar then.
Yeah, we'll just go to the hangar and just select the. We'll just select the other game mode this time.
Right. So what kind of team deathmatch? Proving grounds. Proving grounds. Maybe that sounds like something for us.
Yeah, we don't want deathmatch basically, or we don't want elimination. That was elimination we were playing there. Onslaught's kind of fun. Go Onslaught, yeah. So just while we're waiting for the game to kick in, you can sort of see, and what I've figured out so far, you've got different classes of ships. Obviously, they have different purposes. The Dreadnought here, which we're looking at here right now, its main purpose is to deal a crapload of damage. You've got other classes as well. You've got destroyers, which are kind of middle ground, I guess. They do a lot of damage. They're reasonably manoeuvrable. They're a lot faster than a Dreadnought, but they probably can't deal out quite as much damage, as far as I've been able to understand so far. You have these little dudes here, which are just little zippy guys. These guys can just scream around super fast, deal out quite a bit of damage, but if they get hit a couple of times, they're dead. So, there's obviously advantage to being fast. And then you've got these guys, which deal massive damage. They've got basically no shields or no real defences. They've just got one massive railgun. And these things will just absolutely pound. If something gets hit by this thing, it will just decimate it really badly. I mean, a Dreadnought can probably take a couple of hits from something like this. But these things are just there to sit back in a sniping kind of position and just absolutely obliterate anything that you can think of. So yes, but they're not much defense against something like a Dover, which can scoot in behind them, and it's just too quick to be able to accurately hit. So, yeah. Why can't I see you in my squad anymore, Mark?
Really?
I don't see you as online, which is weird. That's weird. Anyway, while we figure that
because
out...
I just got the invite to the game, so I was hoping that you will get too. But if it's not the case, I'll leave it.
Yeah, I'm just seeing you as offline at the moment, which is weird. So yeah, this game is still it's still in beta, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah, I think it's open beta, right? And it was actually released sort of in open beta a month ago, I suppose.
Yeah, that's it. It's a lot of fun though. It's absolutely free, so you can just download this. You can play it free. It's just a bit of fun because it's been quite a long time, and I used to play a lot of Battlefield 2142 mainly, and I really quite like that style of gameplay. You do need to do a lot of training to be any good to the point where you can come in and join sort of common squads and clans and that sort of thing. I used to be in clans and stuff with 2142. And it used to be a lot of fun, but I don't have the time to dedicate to something like that anymore. Kerbal Space Program is the only game that I really got that feels that much time. But so I can accept the squad there again, Mark. I must have forgotten to do that last time somehow. But yeah, if you want to...
Something broke. Something just went funny. I'll change again to Onslaught, right?
Yeah, cool.
Onslaught and then play. And you should be in matchmaking. Are you?
Yes, I am. Sorry, I was just getting distracted by just flicking through some comments. So for those people that missed the name of the game, their name of the game is Dreadnought.
It's free.
And it's free, yes. It's free. And seeing as that Matt's now left, I'll take Matt out of the live stream title. Salmonfish23. Matt was in here a little earlier. He just left 10 minutes ago or something like that. So yeah, just missed out on him being there. So yeah, sometimes we can sit in this screen here for quite a while in this matchmaking mode, and that's essentially because you're waiting for a new game to start up with enough people and that sort of thing. So this is kind of all automatic. Given that Mark and I are on almost opposite sides of the world, obviously I'm in Australia, and Mark's in France there somewhere, aren't you, Mark?
Yes, in France. France, exactly.
Then so considering that we're able to both play together reasonably smoothly is quite good actually. I thought that we'd have more latency problems and that sort of thing, but it's pretty good.
Seems to be working. It seems to be working pretty fine.
Okay, so we've entered we've entered the game.
Me and Bud. Yeah, go on. Sorry, I just read something funny on the chat.
Yeah, no, go, mate.
We've been just branded, me, you, and Matt. We've been branded KSP Illuminati.
Ah, there you go.
So, just so you know.
It's good to know. So this time we are playing Onslaught, which is it's a better game mode. The other game mode kind of means you get killed once, and that's kind of the end of the round. It's not quite as fun. At least we get to respawn. Yeah. So again, I've come in as the healer ship, and you're again going Dreadnought again, Mark.
As Dreadnought, yes, because apparently I think I'll try something else maybe later. But first, at least I'll have to get my feet spacey. Not wet, to at least do something that I have a vague idea how to play. One thing that I actually don't like about this game so far is that it's really hard to tell the players apart. Like, I can't really tell.
That's true. That's true. I would expect because I'm in your squad that you would be like a different color, like green or something. But I mean,
anything would do.
It could just be that we don't know what we're doing. It could be that I can actually label you in some way so that I can see you easier. So in this game mode, we've got to protect this command ship. So everything's going to come and try to attack it, and likewise we need to attack their command ship. So Mark, I'm just going to basically sort of hide out, I guess, and be a complete coward.
Shooting already at us?
Moto Junkie. Kerbal is flat. There is no real picture of Kerbal. All CGI. Yep, I agree. Everything is fake.
That's true.
I don't know if you've heard some of the news, actually. I was kind of laughing at this. Apparently the new head of NASA has got absolutely no scientific qualifications at all. I don't know if that's true or not, or whether that's just like a news story, but it's like, what? Nothing surprises me anymore. It really doesn't.
Well, okay. I don't even know how to comment on that.
There's just so many conspiracy theories out there that make logic, essentially be thrown out the window. It's really bizarre to me that people just think, that the Earth could be flat. It's just one of those bizarre things to me. I just don't know how it's possible. I mean, we knew this stuff hundreds of years ago. So I'm healing. Well, I'm a healer, but I'm not actually healing the people that need healing. Whoops. Just let me know, Mark,
Also,
if you...
I could use some healing, but I just don't know. I've been badly owned by someone.
There's a lot going on here, I will say. I've got no ability to actually see behind me while I'm healing. That's the other problem that I find. And yeah, you're in trouble. I'm going to be in trouble too if that guy figures out he should be shooting me instead of you.
Maybe they won't.
They must be even more newbie than me because they would know to take out the healer rather than actually shooting at you. Although, frankly, I'll just...
Seems like they're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, and I'm just a sitting duck here now. So yeah, I'm following you very closely to my demise. Because
that's not a great idea. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing or where I'm going. So.
Man, I just managed to get out of there without... No, I'm still going to die. I was going to say I managed to get out of there. I'm going to do the cowards thing and try to get out of the way, but it's too late for me, I think.
There is this thing called a tactical jump, but I really don't know how to use, but I've seen other people do it.
Yep, I'm dead. So that's the problem with a healer. If you are kind of stuck in the middle of a battle, you've got very little ability to get out of it because as soon as the Dreadnought's dead that you've been protecting, or the other ships, you're pretty much screwed because you can't move very fast in a healing ship anyway. The game we are playing, Megan, is called Dreadnought. It's a free game. This game is basically, I can't remember, I think it was like 13 gigabytes or something like that. It was really quite cool. You can download it for free, and yeah, it's kind of like a cross between Battlefield and World of Tanks or something like that. And God, I am already in trouble because there is no strategy going on with this team. There is just blue guys scattered all over the damn map. Can I heal him from here? I can actually do some healing maybe from here. No, too far away. I can heal this guy though. Oh, jeez.
I could use some healing. I just scored my first kill there. I'm really proud of myself.
Great. I'll see if I can take out something and actually be mildly useful in some way. Come on, let's get this guy. Hey, I did some damage to somebody. That was the main thing. Oh, there you are over there. Oh, I just spotted you as you died.
Yep, I got pounded badly.
Yeah, I'm right behind you. Can I get that Dover though? Oh man, I nearly got him. I almost got him. Oh, I did actually get him, I think. Somebody might have got the last shot in on that guy. So as you can see, it's kind of chaos. Obviously, this game is probably much better if you're playing with 5 or 6 people that know what they're doing and they're all working together and not just randomly screwing around like this team seems to be. Sometimes you get lucky and you're in a reasonably well-organised group, but more often than not, at the moment,
You're not.
You're not. You tend to just a random selection of crap, really, most of the time. But yeah, look, it's still a lot of fun, though. It's still a lot of fun.
It's fun, especially with friends. It's fun.
Yeah, I've got you in my sights now, Mark. So at least I can heal you next time.
We have an enemy. We had. I think it was a destroyer warping in, and then we have a Dover coming from behind.
Oh man, see, the problem is that these vessels turn so slowly those little dovers just come and they just hammer you before you can even think about turning around. You've just got no chance. So I'm not actually sure how you go about combating those guys. You really need a scout of your own that's just running around behind the force so that they can try to fight the other dovers that are coming in from behind. I guess that would be the best way to deal with it from a strategy point of view.
Can I just jump away from here? This is not working for me.
Well, there's a little ship. I can at least do some damage to that thing.
Is my ship like auto-repairing?
It'll be repairing if there is a repair pod next to it. So you can sometimes get that as well. I'm just going to repair this guy. He's a Dreadnought as well. I don't know where you are, but it's a little hard to see on the map. That's the problem.
I'm not sure where I am as well. Just getting pounded and destroyed.
Has anyone actually played this game before? That's probably an interesting question. Anyone in the chat that's played this game before? Because they're probably all laughing at how
anyone give us some useful tips? That's the question.
Because we literally have not had very much time at this. We just thought that it would be fun to show you guys something new that's free. That guy that guy come and got me again. The same guy, I think. Question there for Mark in the chat. He asked, "Is it okay to post a friendly link?" I actually don't know. I've tried to chat in Super Chat before when I'm not in the stream, and a lot of the time I can't post a link either. I think it just blanket refuses to allow any link in there just to stop people spamming channels and things like that. So I don't know. I don't know if I can actually turn it on so that people can actually do links. Because I'm a noob with Super Chat as well, along with anything live streamish in its nature. Because it's all a bit new to me. I must say I do kind of prefer to be able to edit and all that sort of thing. It's kind of nice to be able to put in that extra bit of quality control into your videos and whatnot, rather than just winging it like we are right now. But I mean, there is something nice about being able to interact live with the audience. So there we go. I don't know how could we have won that. It seemed like all of our ships were doing was dying. The other side must have been equally as horrible.
Yeah, that's incredible. But it was a close call.
Oh, it was very close. It was very close. It was a decimation on both sides the entire time.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see how we did. Oh look, Marcus.
Well, my scoreboard, like I literally achieved extremely little. I repaired a few people and got killed a lot. That was basically my contribution to that team's side. They're probably all just laughing at me. So yeah, you can see if you look up at the top players on our team, both of those two little dovers, they can really decimate things really quickly if they've got the right strategy. I haven't managed to find that strategy because I've unlocked that thing. But again, like any of these games, such as Battlefield 2142 or any of these sort of World of Tanks sort of games, the idea is that you have to unlock all the abilities of the ship for them to become useful anyway. And obviously, we don't have many things unlocked because we've only really installed it and played for a few rounds really. So yeah, don't know if you wanted to just boot up one last game, Mark, maybe, and then we might call it a day after that. But
yeah,
I'll just start having a bit of a chat again to the guys in the thread. Any more questions, guys? We don't always get a chance to sort of do a live chat like this, so it's nice to be able to talk to people.
Yeah, I'm actually enjoying it. Is this game new out? It's not yet out. It's in the open beta, so but it's free, so you can download it from, I believe, Dreadnought.com or something like that. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you just go, the best thing is to just Google it, really. If you just Google Dreadnought game, I'm sure it'll be the first link that you find. So I just saw it there, Dreadnought by Greybox, and I'll just quickly bring up the website just to show a little bit about it, or read a little bit about it, because you won't see it. So yes, it is beta in development. So there is a few sort of glitches and things going on. It's still pretty raw, but it's free. So I mean, it's brilliant. At some point, I'm sure you probably will have to pay for it.
I'm not sure. Maybe not, because World of Tanks and World of Warships and all kind of games like this, they actually rely on microtransactions to keep them going. But they're always free to play.
Yeah. I'm still seeing you as offline again, Mark. Oh no, there we go. It's weird because you're constantly offline for me, but obviously we're still in a squad somehow, and you're still starting the game. I don't know. It's weird. As I say, it's a little bit glitchy in places, but it's still quite a bit of fun.
Yeah. That's a kind of rough edges, a little bit of them, but still working.
So yes, on the website it says, fight to advance your rank and grow your reputation, top the leaderboards and become one of the solar system's most feared captains, and get valuable rewards, even in defeat. Well, that's good. It's good, Mark, that we get rewards in defeat, because
yeah, we have some chances then.
There's very much defeat going on. So yeah, it's always kind of fun just waiting in this queue, though, I will say. So, but we can be.
I bought a new ship.
Yeah.
Dreadnought.
Ah, cool.
It looks pretty much the same.
So yeah, Orbiter, mini transactions and things. Yeah, it's probably going to be funded by that sort of thing, perhaps. I haven't read up a lot about that. Yeah, so it could be that sort of method of financial compensation for making the game, I guess. Either that or there'd be a small cost in it.
Yeah. Well, it worked really well for World of Tanks, actually. So I suppose a lot of other companies are trying to copy that model. Because,
yeah.
For them, it worked perfectly.
Yeah, that's it.
Because World of Tanks is holding the world record for the most popular online game ever, I think, in terms of how many players were online.
Yeah, okay. Which is interesting. And I mean, this is something that I kind of wanted to talk to everyone here about, because it's probably no secret now that a lot of the Kerbal Space Program viewership and community has declined fairly significantly. It's not something that I like to kind of whinge and moan about, because it doesn't make any difference to anything. I can sort of say, my views aren't what they used to be, and blah, 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 blah. That's the same for all of the Kerbal Space Program YouTubers, and probably a lot of gamers. There's been a lot of changes in YouTube in general, with the way YouTube works. The way the algorithm works, it seems to be recommending gaming stuff less now than it used to, so you just don't get quite the suggested views you used to. But yeah, I mean, my views certainly have dropped a lot. I know yours have as well, Mark. I know Matt's has as well. And it's
significantly.
Yeah, it's all very, very much in relation to each other. So it's almost like literally over the last couple of months, the views have dropped by basically 2/3 as far as we've been able to see. And that might fluctuate a little, but losing 2/3 of your entire viewership it's actually pretty devastating from a creator's point of view. Because we put so much work into making videos each week, and we try to do at least one video a week, sometimes two. And I don't know if people understand how much time goes into it. Like I would spend probably somewhere between 15 and 20 hours doing one video. Now I've got a family, I've got kids and things like that. So, and I work full time. So I work 5 days a week outside of this. So if you kind of imagine trying to do all that and spending an additional 20 hours a week making videos for YouTube, it's a massive part of your life that starts going into this endeavor. And I absolutely appreciate and just love all you guys and the people that are here right now. I just can't thank you all enough, because the people that would sit here and watch a live stream, watch me banging on about a game that isn't even Kerbal Space Program, and you guys are the dedicated part of my channel. And it's really important, I think, to kind of understand the role you guys play, because although there might, my subscriber base says 28,000 subscribers, it's actually not that's not a true reflection of anything. Really what that's a reflection of is how many people have subscribed in the past. That doesn't mean that that's how many people are watching now. It doesn't mean anything like that. And our server is finally starting. What it does mean is that that's kind of like a historic count. What actually matters at any point in time for a channel is actually the amount of watch time going on each day or each week. And that's where we see these colossal drops going on. And I mean, basically, if it keeps dropping like that, we've either got to find another game that people find interesting, or something else. I mean, I'm up for suggestions. If you guys think that there's something creative we can do that
something you would like,
and that's, this is where we can really chat to you guys to get an idea on whether there's something you would like specifically to see. I don't know what I'm going to do here, Mark. I might actually, maybe I won't be a healer. Maybe I'll try this little Dover guy. I don't know how to fly it, so you can just watch me make a total idiot out of myself. But I just thought maybe it would be different. Although I think I'm regretting this as soon as I do it, because I'm just going to get owned because I don't have any of the parts in this thing unlocked. Yeah, as Orbiter says, clicking the bell and all that sort of thing does help to at least get notified, because a lot of the time I'm not actually 100% sure if the subscriber base is getting properly notified. And that's one of the really difficult things, is that a lot of the time we're not even sure if we can reach our own subscriber bases anymore, because YouTube is so geared now around... oh God, this guy's going to try to kill me already. He's trying to zip around the back, this Dover.
You're a Dover this time, right?
Yeah. And die. Come on, man. Oh, I nearly got him too. He just zipped away a bit fast. I really want to go get him too. I really want to get this guy because he took a shot at me. So I do have this sort of thrust amplifier that is kind of handy. He's getting healed though over time, so it's going to actually be this is going to be a fool's errand. He's luring me into some trap, but of course I'm going to follow him in for it anyway. Yeah, he got me, damn it. He wasn't silly. He was waiting for me. Well, that was a disaster. Everyone can watch me really suck at this game. I'm sure he had better weapons than me. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Right, I might come back in as the healer after that embarrassing, that embarrassing scene there. Yeah, look, in terms of support for the channel, I mean, the main thing that anyone can do for a channel to support them isn't so much, I mean, it's great to get likes, it's great to get comments, they're always excellent things, but the main thing is watch time. It seems that YouTube really focuses primarily on watch time. And so yeah, even if you're not particularly interested in a video, just having your device watching it, regardless of whether you're interested in it or not, is probably the best thing you can do, frankly. Which isn't good. It's nice to be able to sort of assume that likes and comments and things do mean something, but in my experience, it doesn't seem to mean a lot. I've had videos that have had really high like ratios and they've done really badly.
Yeah, it's actually really hard to tell right now because it's changed so much that everything that you used to know sort of does not apply anymore, and yeah, it seems like nowadays YouTube is more pressing towards novelty and kind of content that is published. Often, and it does not need to have lots of views. It does need to actually accumulate a lot of views quickly and judging. And this is how YouTube judges whether whatever you put is actually worth promoting or not. And this works great for celebrities and news, but for kind of content like ours, it does not really work that well.
So you'll see that I was trying to take out like a massive dreadnought or fighter with a healing ship. So a healing ship can do some damage, but it's pretty useless. I was really only attacking it because I had nothing to heal around me, really. And again, I actually didn't... I think by the time I got anywhere near you, Mark, you were already dead. So, again...
I was dead, yes.
Yeah.
I was dead, that's true. But I actually took the healer with me, so... I am pretty happy with the outcome.
Question there from Sawyer, what tier healing ship is that? The worst one, the crappiest one. I haven't... pretty much... it's like the base level. That's why I'm getting like my ass kicked, frankly, because I've got nothing unlocked. That's my excuse anyway, and I'm sticking by that.
Yeah, same as me. Actually, now I actually have the beta ship, so it's difficult to say. I mean, it's actually difficult to say that that's all the ship's fault now.
It is frustratingly slow sometimes. Like I'm trying, like I want to get into the battle, but I'm like moving at the speed of slow. I can't even heal anyone from here, which is even more frustrating. Oh, I'm healing that guy though. I think. Yes, I am healing that guy. Probably not enough though. So healing, I mean, it's a beneficial thing to be a healer. Obviously, this guy's going to get in the way. I can heal you a bit at least, Mark. I can see you over here.
Thanks. I could use that.
Oh, crap, this guy's going to figure out that I'm trouble. I'll fly in and sacrifice myself. That's probably not a good idea.
Jumping.
Oh, okay. Where do you jump? Oh, you're over there now. I see. And you're still dead. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
I actually don't know how this jump works. It's random, how does that work exactly? How do you know where you will end up after jump? That's my question.
I don't know, I just
Burning
took it.
question.
I'm just taking out a couple of smallish things. Oh, they're mine. Why am I shooting my own things? I'm just trying to be a good support person to heal people now because I've lost you. So you can kind of see what I'm doing here. I'm trying, like, I'm really trying to A, make sure I'm not going to get shot in the ass, and B, try to heal anybody that looks like they need healing, like this guy here, who needs some healing.
Oh.
And we can actually hit the beam amplifier here, which will just make him heal faster, hopefully enough to have him not die, but he's dead. He's screwed, I think. Yep, he's screwed, and I better keep moving, otherwise I'm gonna be screwed with him.
Wait, I maybe can help you. Although this Dreadnought is not actually on the faster side, so getting anywhere takes time.
I'm actually having a slightly better run. I'm not sure what ship it is that releases these little drones. But at least the drones I can kill. I might see if I can... There must be some people up near the primary target up here. I'll see if I can sneak in there. Seeing as though I'm so far from anyone's battle. This guy's trying to shoot me, but... he's succeeding to shoot me now. Get me out of here. Oh, crap. Oh, man, this thing moves slowly.
Stover is so...
I wonder how long I'm going to get away with this. Not very long. I was just like picking off the primary target there.
Did I get him or is he still alive? Oh no, that's impossible. He has like one...
Oh man, I was doing some damage to that. I think that was an artillery up there. Problem is... Oh no. Oh, I did get an assist for that. That's cool.
I think we're losing. I think we're losing, Marcus.
Well, I've spent the most time being alive that I have yet, so I'm reasonably happy with that. The main problem with this game is you've got no ability to see what's going on around you while you're doing something. I need to kill this guy, but I can't see what's going on outside of my field of view. That's the most frustrating thing. I can't quickly spin around. Well, I mean, I can spin my camera around, I guess, to see what's going on, like this. But then you're distracted from doing what it is that you're trying to do. So I might see if I can. Oh crap! Somebody's shooting me. Yep, somebody found me. Who was that? That guy up there. I was doing some damage to the primary ship though, even though I was a healer. So that was kind of fun.
I think I'm on the wrong side of the map now.
We may very well be on the wrong side of the war, actually, because I think we're getting pummeled.
This is interesting.
Good night, Connor. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
Good night, Connor.
I'm kind of... Yeah, okay. Defeat. So, yeah. Yeah, we got absolutely owned there.
Yeah.
This has actually been a reasonably unlucky unlucky stream. So, the scoreboard, yeah, no, I'm still way down there in the scoreboard. This is probably only from healing, I would say, because I didn't kill anything except for those little drones. So, yeah, I was...
I killed 3 ships.
Nice.
Impressive. I mean, for me. Still, probably it was. I would do better if I actually targeted this command ship instead of just randomly trying not to die. But well, you have to start somehow.
Yeah, well, you certainly do. I mean, obviously we're starting off with 0 experience in this game, but as you can see, hopefully we've shown enough to sort of show that it's a bit of fun if you can learn the classes. And you can get a couple of people together to play collectively rather than just randomly messing around like we were there. Then you've kind of got something to start with. So
yeah.
So yeah, I'll switch the webcam back on. So yeah, no, thanks very much. Thanks very much, everyone, for joining us today. It's been a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed watching. I know I don't like doing live streaming stuff in a scripted way. I think just being able to interact with you guys is what we need in times when we're kind of losing audience. And again, if you have any suggestions to them about this, leave it in the comments. If you think there's a certain game that you would enjoy watching, then that would be great too. I mean, some of the things that we've played around with, the ideas of playing around with some things like, just things that have got a creative element to it. We've thought about Ark Survival as an example. Ark Survival seems to have a bit of creativity. I guess it's a little bit Minecrafty, but it's not space related, and it's very hard to find other space related games that are obviously popular enough to dedicate channels to, and that sort of thing. So it's quite a difficult thing to sort of figure out, frankly, because either the channel stays primarily only KSP, and it certainly will always have a KSP element to it, but it will largely die off if the current trends continue. So yeah, it's interesting to know what you think, and I'd appreciate any thoughts you might have on that. Any games you think would be appropriate for channels like both of ours, really, because yeah, we're all up for suggestions, and we appreciate your support. You guys are, like I say, you guys are the reason why this channel's around. The guys that are in this chat right now, the people that are dedicated enough to come and watch something like this. So really appreciate all the support. And thank you for watching, and we will see you all in the next video. I'll let you also sign off, Mark.
See you, and thank you guys, and thanks Marcus for having me.
No problem at all. We'll catch you all soon. Thanks for joining us.